Greetings and welcome. This is Luke Smith, and I've got another really cheap, easy property for you. This one is in Arkansas, and I'm asking $59 a month. So let's try the map search on my website. We're on ruralvacantland.com. I'm going to go to the map search where you can see the properties that I've got for sale, and it pulls up a map of different properties. And so we're going to zoom in on the Arkansas ones here. Um, I'm working on a couple different properties here. So we're just going to zoom in. As you get closer, it splits them up. Um, so the one I'm thinking about is up north of this lake some more here. So I just made a video about this one. I wanted to talk about one over here that is right in here. This property right here. So you can see it where the properties are in relation to each other in these different neighborhoods and areas and stuff. The ones I've had or the ones I've sold, and you can see prices and things. So this one is the one that I'd like to talk about. There's a neighbor here. There's some roads. There's development. You're not far from the lake. You're not far from supplies, and I should say there's roads in the area, but there's not a road that goes directly to this property that's built yet. And I think that's the fun part about a property like this. And I'll try to explain as we get there. But first, I'd like to show you that there's a buy now button on the website. If you want this property, the first person to go in there and go check out with it gets it. It's $59 a month, and you put it on a credit card or debit card, and it just automatically bills you every month for 38 months. You put your title information in here, like your name, or you and your spouse, or you and your kids, whoever you want to leave it to. Some kind of name that hopefully is set up to outlive you. Because real assets will probably outlive you, and so you want to name it that way. Your tax address, where you want the tax bills, future tax bills to go. Your contact information, and how'd you hear about this thing? How'd you find the property? I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know. And basically just click some stuff, hit next, and put your payment information in there and go for it. That's the checkout. You don't have to do all the old-fashioned paperwork that middlemen like to make up and charge ridiculous fees for. I'll do everything. Closing doc fees, nothing. Annual taxes on this property, $7.73. That's more like it. That's the way taxes ought to be. Got some pictures of some things in the area and distances to restaurants and shops and centers, schools, how far the schools are. There's a hospital. Hospital's not too far away. It's 13 miles to the hospital. You got a gas station that's 10 miles away. I got different maps on the website, but the one that I really like to use is the GPS coordinates. I got a link in the website to the GPS coordinates, and we'll click on this and it'll open it in Google Maps. And you can do this yourself. You can play around, look around, get directions to whatever. And you can put where you're living now to this property, see how long it takes you to drive over there and take a look at it. That's what you should be doing. But so you got Walmart over here. Here's the lake, Norfolk Lake. Just on the side of the lake, there's the bigger road with the bridge across the lake, or just south of this property. You got all kinds of supplies from groceries and everything else over here. And then as you get out here, it's countryside. There's hardly anybody around. So keep zooming in. I like the nobody around. Some people don't like that, but I like that because you can do what you want, right? So there's a power line that goes through here. You can see the power line poles going over to this house. I'll zoom in on that. You can see the poles all spaced out. Here's another one. You see the shade going off. Looks like they got trampolines. They probably got some kids. Here's the property, and there's a little road over here. Let me see if I got this right. I think it's Yeah, I think this is a road, another power line trail. It goes down through here, and that would be where you'd start the driveway. You do the driveway in from there, going up to here. There's you can get the GPS coordinates and stuff where you put the driveway in to the property. So you could have a nice long private driveway into your property and have your cabin in the woods. Um, and get some work done to hook into that power line. It's not too far away, and you probably do that or go solar and just forget that whole power line mess and all their fees. So that's the property. I wanted to bring it up in another software and show you the road lines and stuff. First, here's directions to Walmart, 9.9 miles, 15 minutes. So in this software, it's got the plat maps, where the property lines lay. So here's the property lines. This is where you could build, and then this is where you put the driveway in. So the driveway would go in between everyone else's properties. And there's easement there. It's set up to put a driveway in. And in these pictures, it looks like this road is already there, somewhat ish, going through that area. You might have to go do some work on it, make it your own, and then extend it from there up to the properties. You chop in some trees, use those for firewood or for building your house, and make it your driveway right through there, right? That's the idea. So I pulled up fishing pictures, 'cause I always like fishing. Norfolk Lake's just right around the corner. Boat launches and lots of fishing. Look at this rainbow trout. I mean, man, that's a beauty. You can't tell what the size is in that picture. He might be the size of your finger, or he might be 2 foot long. But that's a beautiful fish. You got striped bass in there. You got smallmouth bass. I think there's perch. There's that's smallmouth bass, I'm pretty sure. There's crappie. There's catfish. This guy looks like he's fishing right there at the boat launch. Striper. Here's walleye. That's a pretty darn good sized walleye. You know how it's holding it out in the tippy fingers, not showing his fingers, holding it out in front of him, makes it look a lot bigger with him in the background holding it that way. A couple of these guys are holding it to make the fish look a lot bigger, but that's what fishermen do, right? This guy's the real fisherman. He holds it back here with his hand in front of it. That's a big fish. Big dude, big fish. Enough of that. We're talking about land. Here's my YouTube channel. It's ruralvacantland.com. If you want to hear about more properties like this, I suggest you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you already did, thank you. I might have some giveaways coming up for people that are subscribed. I'm going to work on that. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hope this is the right property for you.